Hi everyone, I'm Sharlene from Social Dressmaking and welcome to episode 29 of my weekly catch-up. So I don't have a lot to share with you this week. A lot of the things that I have been working on are for blog posts, so I can't share them all just yet. I can say that there's one dress in particular that I was working on and I am just so excited about it. I cannot wait to get it done. Sorry, I can hear Emily in the background there. I'm just waiting for her to come in. So one thing I can share is my mod trousers, which I made yesterday. I just decided last night to make them. So these are for a blog post for Minerva. As I think I had mentioned last week, I have a lot of blog posts that have sort of been piling up ready to be published, so I haven't shared a lot of them yet, but this is one of my more recent ones that I received, and it is, yeah, you can kind of maybe see the fabric there. I haven't got any pictures yet, but once I do I will pop them in. They're really comfortable. It's stretch sitting and I have a blur blazer cut out as well in this fabric, so I'm really excited. I'll probably be working on that this week. Wonder if I do a wee. So we've got the flat waistband at the front and then elasticated at the back. I had made these before and there were a few wee tweaks that I made to the fit, mostly around the back. There's a wee bit of gaping just at like the small of the back, so I got that fixed this time. And I do have another pair of these cut in a green linen viscose, bright green, so it's this one here, which is from the Mazzy fabric. So I'm kind of tempted now to make these two because these are just so comfortable. Although they're not quite an autumn winter colour, but it might just be nice to have that wee pop of colour in my wardrobe too. Yeah, so that's it really that I can share with you now. I will have loads more to share hopefully next week and the week after. Most of the blogs that I'm working on will be up. I have another blog I'm working on now this week for the rag shop and I'm really excited about that one too. It's going to be such a lovely dress. So yeah, though that's what I did last week. I did get quite a bit done. I got 2 tutorials recorded yesterday which will be for my Ko-fi subscribers. So the first one is for an invisible zip, and I have a trick for whenever I'm putting them in and it works every time, works really well, so I'll be sharing that. And then the other one is adding collars to basically anything. So I've done an example of a round neck and then of a v-neck dress, or a v-neck blouse and a round neck dress, and I'm going to be putting together a wee sort of printable tutorials as well that you can print out, and there'll be a few examples of different types of collars that you can do, and it is a really simple thing to do. Yeah, so probably inspired by what I had cut out last week. So I did get 3 blouses cut out, which I'm really excited to work on. The first one, or well the last one that I cut out, but it is the Rowan shirt from Sewing Basics for Everybody by Wendy Ward. This is a brilliant book, so good. The Felix sweater is in this, and that's what I'm wearing today with the big baggy sleeves. I've been wearing this jumper so much now, it's really lovely. Definitely going to make another one. So yeah, this does come with the option of a Peter Pan collar, but it's a bit small for me. So I have cut it out bigger and made a few other wee changes. I had intended to add like a vent or a few gathers in the back, but I forgot to do that when I was cutting it out. So I have shortened it and made the sleeves puffier, and then added, here we go, a bigger collar. So this will be my collar piece, which is quite big, and I have some black satin bias which I'm gonna plait and hopefully I'll have enough to put around the edge as well. So I'm really excited about this one. This is a Lysimaque Cotton Lawn from Oso Shop. It's called Lumi Rain. I was going to make a pair of trousers from this, but I decided it'll just be a wee bit too lightweight, and I do think I'll get more wear out of this, and I think it'll be lovely with these trousers actually. So yeah, I got that one cut out, and I will hopefully do a sew along for it over on my Ko-fi page. And I might actually do, I'm thinking of maybe doing a sew along for all of this book, because it's a fantastic book. So there'd be the, let's see, the Felix sweatshirt, which has loads of different options. So t-shirt, normal sweatshirt, hoodie, zip up, or you can go longer. Then there's the Rowan shirt. The let's see, the next one I think is the Harper pants. I'm gonna skip them. I've skipped them somewhere. Yeah, the Harper pants, which can be sweats or like a wide leg trouser, or you can gather them in two, and they've got these lovely pleats at the front. Then you can combine the Rowan shirt and the Harper to make a jumpsuit, which I'm very excited to make. Let's see, which is the Kim jumpsuit. So that's it there. It's got that sort of a boiler suit sort of a feel. And then the last one, there is a coat in here too, which is kind of like a workwear style jacket, the Dylan coat. So you can have it like a sort of chore coat or rain mac. There's loads of different options in it. So I might do a few sew alongs out of this book, because I am planning on making everything from it. So yeah, maybe this shirt will be the first one. And then the other two shirts that I cut out is the Cyclamen by Lysimaque. So I have it cut in two different fabrics. The first one is this Rosewood Lyocell Twill from Sister Mintaka. So again, this is the collar piece. It's going to be big. So this is more of a v-neck sort of a blouse. That's going to be big collar there. So yeah, it's a v-neck blouse and just has buttons up the front and big sleeves, of course. So yeah, that is the Rosewood Lyocell Twill, which I had seen a picture on Pinterest and have had it pinned, and this is just the perfect replica of that. And then the other one is again from this fabric, is from Sister Mintaka. Completely lost. I have a feeling I maybe shared these last week. I'm not too sure now. I maybe did. But yeah, the other one then is the Cotton Lawn, the Blueberry Blooms, I think. Cotton Lawn again, Lysimaque, and that's from Sister Mintaka. So that one's going to have a slightly smaller collar, but I might add a lace trim to it. So I'm not too sure, but yeah, I have a feeling I maybe shared these last week, so maybe I cut them out 2 weeks ago now. I can't remember. But anyway, yeah, so I used a different blouse in my video. I used the ombre blouse, which doesn't have a collar on it, but it is quite a similar style. So it's just to show you how to get the shape of the neckline, and then how you draft your collar from that, and different tools that would maybe help you when you are doing it. So yeah, these will be my plans this week, even if I did show you them last week. I have a feeling I did show these fabrics maybe last week, I can't remember now. This last week has just, it feels, because the kids were off school a week earlier than what they were supposed to be, the whole week has just felt, I've been waiting for Halloween every day. I felt like Saturday should have been Halloween, really it's a Saturday. So yeah, this last week has just felt like maybe a wee bit of a time warp. But yeah, so I have those 3 cut, and I will be sewing them this week, along with, well, I'll maybe get one of them done along with my flare blazer. I'm going to get it started, and then the other blog post for the rag shop. So yeah, those are my plans for this week. Definitely getting myself confused now. And yeah, that's it. I want to say thank you to anyone who's already subscribed to my Ko-fi channel, and obviously thank you to everyone who has ever bought me a coffee over there too. I really do appreciate it. And I'm hoping that I had been talking about obviously doing sewing lessons online and things like that, and I think that this is probably a much more manageable way, and there'll be, you know, lots of tutorials. Obviously I'll be building them up and pattern hacking and things like that, so all the sort of things you would learn through maybe online lessons anyway. And yeah, so I'll hopefully do the Rowan shirt sew along, and then I'm aiming to get at least 2 things plus 1 extra video posted each month, but hopefully most months I will get more than that, but that'll be the minimum. So like a tutorial or pattern hack or sew along, and then an extra video. So yeah, that's the plans for over there. I feel like I'm just rambling now today. So that is why as well I have my laptop out here. My sewing machine's pushed back because I've been working on the like printouts and stuff to go with everything today, and revisiting all my stuff from university. I found my hard drive from university, so I've been going through all my old design projects and illustrations and things, and yeah, complete flashback this morning going through all of that. So yeah, laptop's out, and I'm going to try and get as much of that done today as possible so that I have those tutorials up at some point this week. But at some point I'm going to get sick of looking at my laptop too, and I'll have to do a wee bit of sewing. So yeah, that is everything from me today. I'm going to stop now before I keep rambling. Yeah, and I hope everyone is keeping well. I know that there's so many more restrictions and things being put in place at the moment. Hopefully, if we're all really careful over these next few weeks, we will have a slightly more normal Christmas. I think that's probably what everyone really wants at the minute, just to be able to see your family at Christmas. I know that's all that I want right now, is just to make sure that I can spend Christmas with my family. So hopefully what we're doing now will help that. So I hope you are all keeping well and looking after yourselves, and I will catch up with you all soon. Bye!